Well, Alan, thanks very much for doing a Zoom interview. It's a day after the boost of the budget, and it reached a fantastic £131,000. And how do you feel about that?
Like I said in the interview, it's just overwhelming when you look at it. It's phenomenal what these have done in this current climate. And no, we didn't expect that. No way on earth could we have expected that. You've been in the meetings when we've been discussing it, and we were expecting a shortfall this year because of the situation, and we wouldn't even begrudge that because that's still fantastic what we would have got. But the blow the way they have is just it's unbelievable. It just shows you that they love the club. But one thing that's sticking to me is that it seems as though they're enjoying what we're doing at this moment in time, and that's given us a little bit of pressure, shall I say, because they obviously want to see a lot more. And I know we've got a decent squad there, and I know I've got to add the additions, and that's probably put me in a decent position to knock on the door and say, look, we might have to get a little bit stronger. So they've given us plenty of firepower there.
You and I were exchanging WhatsApps last night from about 10 o'clock onwards. And I don't think either of us could believe what was going on. Could we just, everybody suddenly seemed to pile in put in 20, 30, 40 pounds, and the total was steadily increasing.
Like I say, really, we were texting, we just said, I can't believe it. I think while was brandishing backwards and forwards going again, it was just ridiculous the way it was happening. And I think you could see each other egging each other on, go on, put some more in. And as I say, it is a little bit scary because it's people are thinking, oh, we've got all that money, and players might think, oh, they've got that money, they can pay with a bit more. I'll stick with the wage structure we've got. Just because we've got that money doesn't mean that we'll go out and splash a cash. Got to be sensible with it. We've got decent base there. As I say, we've got a lovely group of lads there who work ever so hard. They know what it's about, and if I can add the 4 or 5 that I'm after, then I'll be delighted.
Yeah, it's a matter now of being patient, isn't it, and waiting for circumstances to fall in your favour.
It is. I have spoken to the people I'm interested in. Obviously, again, spoke to them again today, and I've dropped them messages and spoke to one on the phone, and we've just got to wait. We've got to be patient because on furlough, the other clubs are still getting paid by the other clubs. I'm not sure what's happening at the other clubs yet, so the players I'm interested in, hopefully I can get them on board. But you would have loved to have been able to boost the budget off when a signing and show the fans that there it is. But we've just got to be patient because of this situation that everybody's in. We're still not sure when this season's going to finish yet because of the playoffs. I think I've seen some of the day where someone's saying for Southport, but he could be playing for Boston in the playoffs. And
yeah, I saw that as well, yeah.
it's just, that's how mad it is at this moment in time. So you can imagine what it's like for us, but I would imagine it's doubly hard for the fans just to be that little bit more patient.
Yes, so really we've got to be waiting another month or two before we can get anywhere near announcing signings.
Yeah, you would think so. Because we've got to wait for the Football League to finish. Simple as that. We've got to wait for them, and then I would think the National League will decide what they're going to do with help from the FA. But it doesn't mean that we won't stop looking, because I've got to think if it doesn't work, if something might come in last minute, I've still got to have these backups ready. And who's to say if something's not going to fall from the Football League as well? We do not know what's going on up there, and there may be players that become available and become a little bit within reach. And I'm not going scouting down the country. I think everyone knows my thoughts on that bit. For a part-time club, you shouldn't be bringing lads in from far afield. It's got to have that travel distance within an hour and a half maximum to make sure that they get it in every time. And there's a few out there, and it's exciting. It is exciting times at the minute, but it's still, we've got to be patient. We've got to be a little bit cautious as well, because we're not sure what the commercial revenue is going to be like. Really, that's the thing. We've got to be very careful on that front as well. And that's what DJ is doing ever so well at this moment in time.
Finally, how are you coping with lockdown yourself?
I quite enjoy it, because obviously it's not like lockdown for me with all the kids. I've got schoolwork again today, and it's been horrific, but I'm hiding in the garden doing gardening work. I think I've decorated the whole house, so I've just been keeping busy with it. It's just trying to keep my mind ticking on, but then a text comes through regarding football, and it takes us twice as long to do something. But I can't wait to get back, but we've just got to make sure everything's safe. I still think they've rushed a little bit in this last week or so. We seem to have gone from 4-2-1 within on Boris's Richter scale there. It's gone so quick, and it's still a little bit worrying out there. So I'll not be sending my kids to school after certainly. I'll be keeping them with me and making sure that everyone's safe before I risk it.
And let's hope as well that it's not long before we're playing football matches in front of a crowd, eh?
Well, that's a big thing. I think if everyone's sensible and probably sticks to the lockdown a little bit longer, the football will come back quicker. It's going to be a little bit longer than I can't say be in August. I really can't. If it does, I'll be amazed. But it may be a month or two later on. I don't know how we're going to social distance when 1,500, 2,000 fans in Blackwell. I don't know how that's going to work. That's going to be an interesting one. But we need the fans. I think the fans know that we need them there. And that's our livelihood. Them need to be turning up at games. And, we're looking at the other revenue, whether we can stream games. You can, but you watch a German league, it's just not the same. It's not the same without the fans. You need their fans there. You need that buzz from them and that connection, the banter you have with them, the excitement that comes with it. You just need that to make sure you put in that. It gives you that extra 20%, that's a certainty.